So what should your mindset be as an entrepreneur, especially when you're starting out? Hey, welcome to the channel. It's all about marketing, mindset, and lead gen. Let's get started. Back in 2015, when I started out, I did not even know there was something called mindset. And it actually took me more than 3+ years to even understand there is something called mindset, like to even get started with what is mindset in the first place. And what I'm about to share with you right now is crunching down all that I've learned over the past 3 years, crunching down to one single thing that has made the maximum of a difference in my life, in my current situation. And that is what exactly I'll be sharing with you in a quick second here. And when I came across mindset for the very first time, like 3 years ago, this is when I understood that there is something called mindset. 3 years ago, that was when I realized that on my very first go-to response was like, wow, mindset. Like, are you saying that there is something wrong with my mind? Because there isn't. I need nothing to make my mind perfect because it is already, and I do not, my mind is already set. That is exactly what I was saying to me right 3 years back. And you see, that was my very first mistake. I was thinking it from a perspective that there is something wrong with my mind. Are you saying me that there is something wrong? This is what I was thinking, rather than thinking from a perspective that, is there something that I could learn? Is there something that I could tweak? Is there something that I can do right now that would help me catapult my results faster? So what is that one thing? So especially when you're starting out as an entrepreneur, you would be looking for that one person who is going to say yes to your offer, say yes to make you believe that you are on the right path, say yes to make you believe that you are going to do this. This is not another thing that is going to drop off. Say yes to make sure that you are not going to go on that roller coaster. And how do I know? I have been there, because that is how exactly I started. That has been my journey for the first 3 years. I was going on an emotional roller coaster. It was not easy. It was not something that I'm cool with. And I never, ever want to experience that. And when I was starting out back in 2015, I was looking for these people, and I onboarded this one person who made me believe that I can do this, who made me believe that it's all good now. And when I started working with this person, I was like, crap, this is so tough. Why am I not being so energetic when talking to this person? Why am I not so looking forward to getting results for this person? Why am I not so happy? Why is it draining a lot of energy from myself rather than energizing me in the first place? And this is the feeling that I exactly operated for the first 3 years in my entrepreneurship journey. And what I'm about to share is something that the reason I'm sharing with you is because I want you to skip those 3 years of emotional roller coaster ride, so that you can actually have a better experience right from the get-go. So what is that one thing that made a difference in my journey? What is that one thing that I shifted that helped me to have better results, that helped me to have a better life in the first place? And the thing that I've realized after 3 years of being in my entrepreneurship journey, and the one thing that I am looking at right now in my journey after 6 years being in my entrepreneurship journey, is just because your prospect has money doesn't mean that they are going to be your customer. And in fact, money is the last thing that I'm looking at right now when I'm starting to work with new people, new clients. The reason, because there are a lot of things that you should be ready, that you should be understanding before you start working with the other person. Just because a money doesn't mean that they are going to be, even if they are going to be, I do not know, I cannot share if they are right fit for me. The very first client that I worked with, like, they have money. I'm not so energetic. I was not so cool working with them because it was a traumatic experience. I did not want to go through that kind of things. So that is the reason I made a shift. I made very clear on who are the people that I work with, and especially who are also the people that I do not work with. So this is the one thing that I tweaked over the past 3 years that helps me have a better life, that helps me have better clients onboarded. So yeah, that if there is one thing that I would love to take away from this video, that is the exact one thing. Just because your potential prospects have money doesn't mean that they are your potential customers. Hey, the video is not done yet. I've got a gift for you. If you are a coach, course creator, or a consultant looking to fill your calendar or pipeline with your potential prospects, then I would love to invite you for the 3-day live challenge that I'm hosting, which actually took me 6 years to figure it out, and where we'll be discussing some of the most crucial aspects that you need to be having in place before you start reaching out to your potential prospects. It can be through paid ads, it can be through organic strategies, doesn't matter. So these are some of the most crucial aspects that you need to be having in place. And if you want to attend this, all you have to do is like go to fillthepipelinechallenge.com, Again, fillthepiplinechallenge.com, and you'll be set to go with all the things. Okay. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the challenge.